Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and live we are for Octane episode 105. Now, I know you're all ecstatic to have me back after being forced to deal with that fraud Observer Bread during Shockwave. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to take it easy here. You can probably already tell my voice is still tender at best following mob violence, so we're going to have to take it easy here behind the desk. You know, I got plenty of W here, trying to keep myself hydrated. But, you know, me at 50% is better than Observer Bread at 100% any day of the week. That's just factual. I mean, I am the two-time commentator of the year, after all. But we are kicking things off, my friends. Action-packed show, as always, coming your way right here tonight. And what a way to get things started. Two of the absolute best here on Octane about to clash one-on-one. And what I do believe to be a first-time encounter here. Of course, we all know that vintage dashing memory. There's a chance that maybe a few years ago they met mano-a-mano, but at the very least, it's been a minute. But I would be willing to bet my final pair of shorts that this is the first time Jeremy Barmore and Chris Diamond have met one-on-one in a CMV ring. And Chris Diamond does not come alone, always joined by his protege, the golden boy Andre Rogers. But, well, as you saw there, Jeremy Barbour did not come alone either. Bob Luger in the corner of Barbour for this matchup, which isn't going to make Chris Diamond very happy, that's for sure. But obviously, Chris Diamond didn't have the best stint in the men's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence. Got eliminated pretty quickly, which alongside what happened to Ashley Rain in the women's Royal Rumble match, I feel like should have been grounds enough to restart both Rumbles, but I digress. You know, I tried to petition best I could. The higher-ups just would not listen to me. Diamond's going to make up for it here, though, with a big win over the man who, of course, challenged Aaron Stone for the Global Championship at Mob Violence. Great matchup between the two, but obviously, in the end, Barbour coming up short once again with World Championship gold on the line. Hoping to get right back on track, though. With a big win, it would be over Chris Diamond here. Bob Luger is not out here to just watch. Mark my words on that. You know, what started as a pretty petty rivalry between Diamond and Luger has very quickly escalated over the last few weeks. I mean, when you add attempted vehicular manslaughter to the mix, yeah, things are going to get cranked up a notch or two. But obviously, Luger got his revenge with that Luger landing, surprising Chris Diamond a couple weeks ago on Shockwave. Now, Luger hoping he could maybe cost Chris Diamond this matchup here. And indeed, a great show to look forward to, though, my friends. Still, the CMV Global Champion himself, Aaron Stone, will be in action in our main event, one-on-one with Adam Valentine. Very much looking forward to that one. We've also got Rite of Passage Championship qualifying matches, guys, for the men and the women. That's right, if you missed it. Announced on the Discord just earlier today. And Validation will be crowning the first ever women's Rite of Passage champion in a 6-pack challenge, but also the men's Rite of Passage championship will find a new owner as a ladder match is set to take place at Validation in just a few weeks. So qualifying matchups for both those matches right here tonight. And in fact, Andre Rogers is going to be a part of one later on, taking on Fidel Rosa. Of course, Rogers, the former Rite of Passage champion, cashed in against Troy Colt. Shockwave 100 came up short. We're looking for another opportunity as Barbour starts to take control here. Bob Luger was just wielding a sledgehammer for a moment, but he ain't no Danielle Davis. Where's Barbour going? Thinking about going to the top rope maybe, but Diamond, eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Now, where was that Diamond at Mob Violence? Come on now. Knife edge chop, though. Luger going to take a step back. Doesn't want to get Jeremy Barbour disqualified here. Diamond, great combination. Follows up with a side headlock. Luger not looking too happy about the fact that Diamond is in firm control at the moment. That might change right here, though. Nice reversal. Ooh, and almost crashing right into the side of the barricade there. Getting dangerously close. Okay, DDT and back in the ring now. And there you go, Bob Luger grabbing the ankle of Diamond. I told you he wasn't just out here to watch. Andre Rogers trying to get involved too. Barbour takes a swipe at him, but wait a minute. The referee's seen enough. Andre Rogers and Bob Luger have been ejected. Luger throwing a fit as he and Rogers head to the back now, and this match is going to properly resume with no further interferences. Stiff kicks to the gut now as Diamond off the ropes with a gorgeous moonsault. I might even say the greatest moonsault I have ever seen. No bias. Kick out though by Barbour. As Diamond, I think Diamond might have suffered a legitimate ankle injury there when Bob Luger swiped at him like that. The referee should stop this match and award Chris Diamond the winner by disqualification, in my opinion. Again, no bias. Nice leapfrog there by the British Baller. Super kick. Gonna rock Jeremy Barbour as Diamond now looks for the Diamond driver. But Barbour with a big forearm and that elevated flatliner Vintage Barmore there, but he is not done. Looking to close it out with that Barmore to belly. 1, 2, 2.999 for the workhorse. Looking upset, but back on the attack. Knows that he has Diamond hurt here. Needs to stay focused against the former world champion in the Golden General, who's able to escape there. So crafty is Chris Diamond and never fully out of a fight. Punch to the gut. Hoists up Diamond. Gonna drop him chest first across that top rope. Been announced, guys. Couple of announcements regarding Validation throughout the day. The first, that Validation is going to be a 2-night event. One of our biggest shows of the year. Just got a lot bigger. Of course, emanating live from Los Angeles, California. We've already got a few matches confirmed. We know that Chris Diamond will be meeting Bob Luger one-on-one in what is truly, a lot of people, they throw around grudge match kind of loosely. This is well and truly a grudge match we're going to see between Diamond and Bob Luger at Validation. As Luger, of course, already tried to cost Diamond this matchup. He's been ejected now, sent to the back alongside Andre Rogers, as Diamond stomps away at the hand of Barmore. Rep is up to a count of 5 here. 6 now. As Diamond tries to scramble to get Barmore back into the ring. Barmore, though, going to come back to life. Nasty elbows to the midsection. He's going to jump back into the ring, not going to risk it. Diamond taking his time, though. He knows he still has a few seconds. Barmore waiting for him. Didn't react quick enough, though. And another great combination by the British Baller. Just the biggest Ashley Rain fan. Look, game recognizes game. As Barmore pulls us up in the corner. Not where you want to be! It might be time to make a donation to the Break Your Neck Foundation. 1, 2. But a kick out from Barmore. Just barely keeping himself alive here, as now both back and forth with each other, trying to maintain control. Another gorgeous moonsault by Diamond off the ropes. Going to the corner. Vintage Diamond looking for that super kick. Knocked the taste right out of your mouth, but Barmore seen it coming, and Barmore with another reverse STO. But Barmore not finished just yet. Stomp to the face, and now looking for a second. Barmore to belly, and that's gotta do it. 1, 2. Chris Diamond unbelievably kicking out. And Barmore now frantic. Another stop and busts open Diamond. Come on, ref. Now you gotta stop the matchup. Could be risking serious injury here to the British Baller. Doing what he does best is Barmore right here. Using that power of his, just throw Diamond around like a rag doll. This does not end well for Chris Diamond. What a way to kick off Octane, episode 105. Diamond, though, still managing to keep his head above the water. Tries for overhand punch. Barmore just throwing himself at Diamond, man. And now to the top rope. Oh, Lord. Jeremy Barmore, 300 plus pounds. What the hell? Swanton bomb attempt. Diamond, thank the Lord, able to get out of the way. Oh, but a big clothesline by Barmore. Tries for a stomp. Diamond to his feet. Jumping clothesline, ducked by Diamond. Irish whip now into the corner, has him. Tries for a kick, comes up short. Second time, those the charm. More kicks. Rapid fire across the chest. Diamond making a comeback here. Desperate pin attempt. Barmore's foot clearly underneath the bottom rope. Ref didn't see it, though. Luckily, Barmore able to kick out. Diamond going to follow to the outside now. Oh, German suplex on the floor. Good God. Easy way to get yourself a broken neck. And that's not going to help. Back suplex now Those thin pads surrounding the ring, man, don't really offer a whole lot of protection for that concrete floor that lies beneath. Barmore gonna throw him back into the ring. Wants another shot at the Global Championship. Barmore came so close at Mob Violence, he knows he can get it done. Body splash, Diamond again, saving himself barely from getting squashed like a bug, as now off the ropes, German suplex from Diamond. Now it's Barmore who crawls to the corner, he's hurt. Diamond's on him like peanut butter on jelly here. More kicks across the chest. Tries for a stop. Barmore though with a kick to the back. Gets himself up. There's that jumping clothesline. This time he gets it. As Diamond crawls into the corner. Barmore, that might be right where he wants him though. Squashed, man. Back elbow thrown out like garbage. So tricky. Diamond with the dragon screw. Just what you thought. Okay, well, didn't get all that. Hey, even the greats make a mistake every now and then. But I think Luger might have greased those ropes. Before he was ejected, I think I saw him get out the Vaseline and grease those ropes. And that's going to leave the opening for Barmore. A third Barmore to belly, and that's gotta do it. Jeremy Barmore picks up a great win here on Octane 105. Barmore is not giving up. He wants that global championship. And ain't nobody gonna stand in his way from getting that rematch. And coming up next, my friends, make sure you strap in because we have got, no doubt about it, a banger coming up next here on Octane. As the quote-unquote real pure champion Silas Blackwell gets ready to meet Brandon Ace one-on-one. And yes, there you see around the waist of Silas Blackwell what he calls the real pure championship. That must have cost him a fortune to get made, by the way. That's just how serious Blackwell is, though. Even though he lost to Alaric a few weeks ago in their pure championship match, Silas Blackwell crowned himself the true pure champion. And, well, last episode of Octane, he was supposed to come out here for a celebration, but he was attacked by not one man, not two, but three backstage. Those three men being Brandon Ace, Toyota Camry, and the actual pure champion Alaric. In the end, though, Blackwell was the only one left standing, covered in blood, with that real pure championship of his. Silas Blackwell says Alaric does not represent real pure wrestling. He's the one that should be that bastion here in CMV of pure wrestling, and attracted the attention of Voice Vindy, who, if you missed the Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence, made his return after almost 7 years or so. And indeed, Voice Vindy evidently liking what he's seen from Silas Blackwell, approaching him earlier today, offering his services, and shockingly, Blackwell, who not made a lot of friends since arriving here in CMV, of course, winning the Reality of Wrestling game show to earn a contract. But Silas Blackwell sees that a veteran like Voice Vindy might be worth having in his corner. Vindy, who's the voice of the people, says that CM Universe, they don't get Silas Blackwell yet. They don't understand what he represents, what he can bring to CMV. But Voice Vindy says with his help, the CM Universe listens to him. He'll make sure that these fans end up loving Silas Blackwell. And the only thing Brandon Ace cares about, not the love of the fans, he wants that pure championship. Twice he challenged Alaric and came up short. Whether or not he considers Silas Blackwell the real pure champion, I don't think he cares, so long as he gets him one step closer to championship gold. There we go. You see that Toyota Camry also parking a seat at ringside for this matchup. He, again, was part of that backstage brawl last episode of Octane. He's made it very clear over these last few weeks that he wants to be involved in the pure championship picture. A picture that's becoming very grainy, if you will, staticky. What the hell's going on? Who's the real pure champion? Forearm smash there from Brandon Ace to get things started against Silas Blackwell. And straight into a Hell's Gate. This submission maneuver putting his shin right up against the throat of Silas Blackwell, but able to escape is the anomaly. Who now throws Ace off the ropes, drop down by the real pure champion. The catch on the rebound, just toss him overhead. Great show of power there by Blackwell. Kick to the gut. An Irish whip sends Blackwell off the ropes into a Jacob Wells-esque tombstone pile driver there for the win. Almost a 2 count. That was a 1.999 right there. And if you didn't see it, Toyota Camry unsheathed that top turnbuckle, exposing the steel ring underneath, and Brandon Ace just utilized it. Well, it definitely seems like these two are in cahoots. Well, now the ref has seen it, but too little too late, going to fix the exposed turnbuckle. Silas Blackwell has already felt it sting, though. Another overhead belly to belly. Kick to the top of the head. Ace gets to his feet. I don't know if Silas Blackwell can really stand toe-to-toe with Brandon Ace when it comes to striking like that. Ace got to be one of the most lethal strikers we got in this men's division here on Octane. Blackwell thought it might be a good idea to start mocking him. Yeah, not so much. Irish whip. Oh my God, Toyota Camry's taking that top turnbuckle cover off again. The ref just put it back on. Toyota Camry doing all he can to fuck with Blackwell's shit in this matchup. Pardon my French. As now we see Blackwell lock in a figure 4. Blackwell is very experienced when it comes to submissions. Spent a lot of time training. Irish whip. Nice counter though. And Blackwell again goes sternum first into the exposed steel there in the corner. Ref, open your eyes. Blackwell is hurt. Voice Vindy is seeing all this. Trying to help out his would-be protege. Nice combination by the real pure champion. Hook of the leg right here in front of Toyota Camry. He doesn't even want to look. But luckily, Brandon Ace is able to kick out. As Ace now tries to crawl over to the corner. Blackwell just staring him down. It's a bad place to be for Brandon Ace as Blackwell just pushes his boot into Ace's throat. And Blackwell's had just about enough. Stalking Brandon Ace. Gotta be time for a blackout. Hooks the leg, even Camry knows. 1, 2, but Brandon Ace again. Able to kick out. Oh no, Blackwell counters, and now it's Ace. What goes around comes around. That's karma bona fide right there. Brandon Ace sent into the exposed steel turnbuckle. And a big drop kick. No, Brandon Ace able to get out of the way. You see how hurt he is, though. He's trying to shake it off. I don't know. Oh! What a knee! Oh my God, and Silas Blackwell is gushing. That knee busted him wide open. Brandon Ace on him. Tanahashi clothesline on those forearms. into the pin. Might have been over after that knee, brother. But a kick out by Blackwell, who scrambles to get to his feet, but Brandon Ace is on him right now like white on rice. Belly to belly. Referee fixing that top turnbuckle again. Tries for a kick to the gut, caught by Ace. Turns around, another knee! Eating him like cereal in this matchup with Silas Blackwell, man. Oh, and now the forearms to the gut. That cut across the, looks like the right side of Silas's forehead. Backslide driver here in the corner. Blackwell is hurt, man. He's trying to get the hell out of there. Brandon Ace looked like he was thinking, oh my God! Toyota Camry. That's the second time in this matchup his antics have cost Brandon Ace. And now it's Blackwell trying to make a comeback here. Standing sea fire by the former Intercontinental Champion. Tough to get to his feet though. As the referee begins his count, Brandon Ace. Oh, and a suplex cutter! But Ace landed hard too on the floor there. His back. He's not moving as fast as he usually does. Right into the side of the steel steps goes Brandon Ace, gut first. Toyota Camry arguing with the referee, trying to stall him, stop him from continuing to count. Belly to belly overhead by Blackwell. And there's another knee. Right across the forehead as the real pure champion. He's going to have to get that cut checked out, and that is a really deep cut across his forehead off that knee, courtesy of Brandon Ace earlier in this matchup. Up to a count of 11 here, as Blackwell doesn't seem too concerned. Oh my God! Oh, I thought he was about to hit a tombstone on the floor, man. I mean, that lung blower, not like it's gonna tickle. Count 16, Brandon Ace with elbows to the midsection. Ace, oh my God, elevated double underhook DDT on the floor. 19, Ace is back in the ring. Blackwell, what are you doing, Blackwell? Silas Blackwell took the count out loss. Deliberately, Blackwell said to hell with this. And he walked away. Brandon Ace gets the victory by count out, but, well, Blackwell just handed it to him. Maybe that cut is worse than we thought, or maybe Silas Blackwell just doesn't think Brandon Ace is worth his time. Either way, a win is a win for Brandon Ace. And up next, my fine feathered friends, it is our first men's Rite of Passage Championship qualifying match. Again, announced for validation. Not only will we be crowning a new men's Rite of Passage champion in a ladder match, but the first ever women's Rite of Passage champion is going to be crowned in a six-pack challenge. We've got qualifiers for the women as well right here tonight on Octane. But first up, guys, Kai Thatcher of the Dramatic Dream Team takes on Anthony Martin for one of those gold medallions. Ricky Delaney and Arisa Masami going to be in his corner for support here as Thatcher looks to potentially branch out, earn himself the Rite of Passage Championship, bring even more gold to the Dramatic Dream Team. Now remember, Kai Thatcher, he can compete as a single superstar all he wants. Ricky Delaney is the one that cannot compete outside of tag team action. Still not cleared to compete as a singles competitor. So Jelani going to be playing the role of support right here for Thatcher. Obviously, the Octane Tag Team Champions didn't really kick off their reign the way they wanted to. Last episode of Octane suffered a loss to Amity. Anthony Martin, this could be his path back to the top of the mountain. The former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion looking to get himself in that Rite of Passage Championship ladder match. And we know, of course, guys, the Rite of Passage Championship can be cashed in anytime for a shot at World Championship gold. This could be a very interesting matchup here. Obviously, Kai Thatcher unproven as a singles competitor here in CMV. No better way to prove yourself, though, than against someone the caliber of Anthony Martin. So here we go for a Rite of Passage gold medallion. Kai Thatcher and Anthony Martin, one-on-one. We also know Andre Rogers and Fidel De La Rosa will meet one-on-one for a men's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion later on. Also still to come our main event. The global champion Aaron Stone guy is going to meet Adam Valentine one-on-one. And we still don't know who Aaron Stone will be defending the Global Championship against at Validation in a few weeks. Adam Valentine perhaps knocking off the champ non-title matchup in our main event might earn himself that #1 contendership, and he knows that. As Thatcher with some elbows to the gut responds to Martin with a kick. Irish whip by the former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. As Martin looks for a big-time back suplex on the apron. The hardest part of the ring, of course. Quickly, though, Thatcher back to his feet, wrenches the arm, trying to mask the pain. Another kick to the gut by Amart. Follows up with a great combo, turning Thatcher around into a... Oh, my God! Caught the back of his head on the apron there. That was brutal looking. And Martin going to toss him back in the ring. Now, this one might already be over. But Martin knows it, too. He's gassed up. Maybe should be taking advantage rather than doing all this talking, though. Thatcher able to recover. Irish whip. Pulls him back. Nasty elbow to the jaw. As Thatcher going to choke out Anthony Martin. Really testing the ref's limits here. Risking getting himself disqualified. Extends the arm. Thatcher in front of Arisa Masami and Ricky Jelani. And might I say, Jelani looks great in that tracksuit right there, that lavender tracksuit. Where can I get myself one of those? I gotta look stylish over here behind the announce table. You know, I ain't no observer bred. I make sure the drip is on point. I'm not coming in the sweats and t-shirt, you know what I mean? Again with this choke by Kai Thatcher. That was a pretty stiff kick to the midsection of Anthony Martin. Big back elbow by Thatcher, who I'd say so far is holding up, man, against Anthony Martin. Now a Fujiwara armbar. Great escape by the former undisputed champion. Knife edge chop attempted. Thatcher rolls out of the way, but right back into the hands of Anthony Martin. Russian leg sweep. Whoa, good to say how do you do to Masami and Jelani here, who are going to give him the opportunity to get back into the ring. Thatcher, though, hoping to catch him off guard. Martin seen it coming. Not going to get played like no fool. Makes him smooch the top turnbuckle right there. Plethora of stomps to the gut. My goodness. Anthony Martin. Elbow to the gut. Thatcher with a big forearm smash again. This is for a men's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion here. The winner gains entry into the ladder match at Validation to crown a new men's run to passage champion. Again, Martin. Almost running right into Masami there. Kicks the midsection. Caught though. Backbreaker into the Hangman's neckbreaker by Thatcher. Thatcher's hurt. I think he might still be really hurt after he knocked the back of his head off the apron early in the match. I'm surprised that didn't end it right there, for real. Martin with an Irish whip. On the rebound, drop down. Amart with a spine buster, baby. Into the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Keeps Thatcher down with a stomp to the back of the head, but Thatcher with a dragon screw gets himself back up. And Thatcher looking like he might be a little bit upset here that things aren't going his way at the moment. Complaining won't do anything about it, though. Only if you're Ellie Quinn does that work here in CMV. And Thatcher not too happy with the reaction of the fans either, I don't think. Maybe expecting some more support from them. They're definitely rallying behind Anthony Martin. Well, now look at Thatcher starting to take control and getting full of himself. Base first. Ooh, and yeah, Martin just got cut open right there. Hopefully he doesn't have a broken nose. Damn, Thatcher is on him. Ooh, but a knee. Quick knee, man. Thatcher tried to go low. Caught by Martin, who now throws him out onto the apron. Big right hook. And another. How about a third? See ya, bye, Kai Thatcher. Give him no time to rest here as Amart punch the gut. Thatcher throw him off to the side and get lost before he jumps back into the ring. The Octane Tag Team Champion waiting patiently here for Martin to get back to his feet. Cop gifting the sub there. Oh, no! Pile driver! Very Lorraine Brothers coded right there. Learned that one from multiple matchups with those tough Texas boys. But not enough to keep Martin down. Bless Cop for the gifted sub there. As a kick to the midsection by Kai Thatcher, but Martin, his head's got to be hurting something fierce right now, but he is able to escape. Completely misses that clothesline. Misjudged Thatcher's height right there, I guess. Ooh, we love a gourd buster. Don't we love a good gourd buster? Very vocal fan there. And that's not even real talent. I'm not sure who he's talking about. I think that was directed at Kai Thatcher. I would have to disagree, man. For his first one-on-one matchup here in CMV against a former undisputed champion, get out of here. He's holding his own and then some, but continuing to let himself get distracted here by the fans. Count of 6. And continues to go back to that choke. Does Kai Thatcher. Count of 8 finally throws Anthony Martin back into the ring. Thatcher. Come on, man. You got to capitalize. You got Martin hurt. Stop playing around. Save the theatrics for after the matchup. Ricky Delaney can talk to your boy. Thatcher. These fans, man, are going to cost them this match. Martin with a quick kick to the side of the head. 1, 2, kick out though. Martin going to help him to his feet, and it ain't for anything good. Amart trips him up into a crossface. Anthony Martin's got a crossface applied right here. Big trouble for Kai Thatcher, but the Octane Tag Team Champion with a knee to the back of the head. Big punch to Amart. Gets himself free. Both men to their feet. Who's the quicker? Thatcher with an Irish whip. Off the ropes now. Jumps on him, man. Thatcher's biting him. Thatcher, what the hell is this? Taking chunks out of Martin here. Ooh, Thatcher's gone feral. Wiping the blood from his lips. Hey, with a Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion on the line. Gotta do what you gotta do. Nice counter there, though, by Martin. Thatcher wise enough to roll to the outside. How about Kai Thatcher, though? Look, he's allowing himself to continually get distracted by the fans, doing a little bit too much talking. But against someone like Anthony Martin, he's nearly had A-Mart beat multiple times. This one still ain't over. Irish whip counter by Thatcher. Back into the ring now. Thatcher's after him. Oh, hit the ref right there. He's going to get himself disqualified. All the illegal chokes just hit the ref. This ref's very lenient. As Thatcher. Oh, a sliding forearm. That's good night. That's good night. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Kai Thatcher has done it. Kai Thatcher earns a gold medallion. He's going to validation. His first ever matchup as a singles competitor here in CMV, pinned a former world champion and is now going to validation, baby. What a win, what a match. Ricky Jelani making sure that the hair is looking okay. It looks great, Jelani. All right, and here we go, tag team action. Wait a minute. We're getting things started right away here. The bell hasn't even rung. Jasmine Crossing's going after Stevie Gabriel here as Precious Pratt wants nothing more than to rip chunks out of Amelia Jones here. The ref trying to get things organized. Now the bell's gonna ring. Red hot, baby, for this tag team matchup. Amelia Jones, the newest addition to the Killjoy Club. She really do just be bouncing from faction to faction over the last couple of months, man. But a part of a deal struck between Shay Hoxton, the Killjoy Club, and the Regulators, as we've seen this blossoming relationship between Amelia Jones and Stevie Gabriel over the last couple of weeks. They are an official couple now, and well, Ellie Quinn is giving Amelia Jones a trial run as a part of the Killjoy Club. And a win here will certainly go a long way in impressing Ellie Quinn, if Ellie Quinn can be impressed. Precious Pratt just hurt herself. That dive to the outside. And get back into the ring now. As of course, former best friends. Amelia Jones and Precious Pratt had an amazing matchup last episode of Octane in the main event, with Amelia Jones in the end picking up the win. Her big return to in-ring competition. Just got her skull cracked off that Meteora. Precious Pratt, she wants to rip Amelia Jones to pieces right here tonight, man. These two who also kicked things off in the Women's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence, number 1 and number 2. And they resume right here tonight, man. Oh, as of course, Precious Pratt relies on the help of Jasmine Crossings, who's had her own issues with Amelia Jones in recent weeks. Remember, Jones attacked Jasmine Crossings backstage some weeks ago and threw her unconscious body out onto the stage to attack Precious Pratt, who was supposed to be facing Crossings that night. And Crossings got her lick back, though, as the kids would say, last episode of Octane before the matchup against Pratt, ambushing her before the matchup began. But Well, we're talking about Crossings, man. We're talking about the Women's Royal Rumble match. We're talking about Jasmine Crossings making history, baby. 9 eliminations. The most of all time, men and women. Shattered Lotus's record of 6. Oh, Amelia Jones gonna watch as Stevie Gabriel blast Precious Pratt with that suicide dive. Simply incredible. Jasmine Crossings almost eliminated 1/3 of the Women's Royal Rumble match all by herself, but obviously in the end couldn't last long enough. Kind of like Observer Bread in bed. As Hikiko emerged the victor and new Women's World Champion at Mob Violence. Stevie Gabriel just continually knocking Crossings off the apron here. Crossings has been ineffective in this matchup so far, as Gabriel is the legal woman here for the Killjoy Club. Gonna throw Pratt back into the ring. Gabriel wanting nothing more than for Ellie Quinn to fully accept her significant other, Amelia Jones, into the Killjoy Club. Shay Hoxton's influence continuing to grow. Now striking this deal with the global champion Aaron Stone and the Regulators. Not to mention sweet-talking Morgan into helping him out, and the addition of Price and Sterling as well. This past episode of Shockwave we saw. Pratt's gonna finally make a tag, and here comes the Royal Rumble MVP. Double back body drop by Crossings. Who fires off in the face of Gabriel here. Jasmine. Irish whip. Gabriel. Pop-up punch, man. That'll knock the taste and probably a few teeth out of your mouth. Tag now to Amelia Jones. And I've been waiting to see these two get at it for weeks at this point. The attacks from behind. Now they're face to face. Still to come right here tonight on Octane episode 105, my friends. We've got more qualifying matches for the men and women. Rite of Passage Championship matchups at Validation. And our big time main event too. Aaron Stone one-on-one with Adam Valentine. Non-title matchup. Cheap shot to Stevie Gabriel. Back to Amelia Jones, smashing her face first off the top turnbuckle. Irish short out of the corner. Whoop, throws her back. Says, how do you do to Gabriel? Discus forearm smash, gonna put down Jones with authority. 1. Stevie Gabriel getting a little bit worried about her girlfriend right there, but back out onto the apron as Jones able to kick out at 1. Jones to her feet. Kick to the knee and a Hadouken. Grabs her by the hair. Amelia got a whole lot nastier over these last few weeks. Stevie Gabriel in. Knees across the chest. This Crossings man is just dominating so far since she's gotten tagged in. One woman wrecking crew right here. Glides off the kidneys of Stevie Gabriel for tagging in Precious Pratt. Betrayed by Amelia. Oh! Betrayal not out of mind right now, because nothing's out of mind, because she just got busted with that cave-in. Now up on the top. What the hell? Twist of fate from the top rope. 1, 2. Kick out by Precious Pratt. Gabriel just said, let me try to kill this woman real quick. Precious Pratt, though, able to kick out of that. He does not want to give Amelia Jones the satisfaction of holding another win over her. And Gabriel is now firmly in the driver's seat. Maybe I spoke too soon. Roll up. Not going for the pin, though. Precious Pratt met with some elbows to the gut. Gabriel frees herself. Irish whip gonna send Pratt off the ropes, drop down. And the kitchen sink gonna suck the air out of Precious Pratt into the pin. Again, another close call, but no cigar for Stevie Gabriel. We're starting to get frustrated, though. That frustration leaves an opening. Precious Pratt gonna take advantage. Irish whip into the corner. Pratt looking for a tag to Crossings. Holds her in place for a big boot to the gut by Crossings. Who now with a double leg takedown into the full mount. Open palm strikes, trying to get through here. Crossings once more trying to slow Stevie Gabriel down. Keep her off her feet. Just a great shot of Precious Pratt's backside here. There's the choke from Crossings now. Thanks to Amelia Jones, the Killjoy Club have made an enemy, man. Crossings torturing Stevie Gabriel here, man. Trying to snap her fingers off. My God. There's the tag to Precious Pratt. Loving the teamwork between these two so far. United against a common enemy. That's all it takes sometimes. Into the pin. One. Only a one count, though. Pratt. Quick to get Stevie Gabriel to her feet. Irish whip back in the corner, man. They have isolated her. Gabriel's got to do something and quickly to get herself the hell out of this corner and make a tag to Amelia Jones. Choking her out here. Pendulum Meteora by the former women's tag team champion. Mocking Amelia Jones, too. That's just the cherry on top. You ain't going nowhere, Gabriel. Knee to the side of the head. To her feet now, Pratt. Back in the corner. No, Gabriel finally with a little bit of life on display. And very slowly make her way back to the corner to tag in Amelia Jones. Amelia. Ooh. Run down. Like a Mack truck coming at it right there. Pratt with that power of hers exhibited. There's the tag to Jasmine Crossings. Gotta catch myself. So many times I almost call her Jazzy. I don't want to end up like all them victims in the Royal Rumble matchup. Straight jacket neck breaker. Look how she pins her too. 1, 2. There's a kick out and Stevie Gabriel there to make the save just in case. Brain buster. Oh, thanks for coming to the rescue of Jones there, Stevie. You did a great job. Amelia Jones starting to come to. Gets distracted by Precious Pratt. Crossings back into the ring. Stiff clothesline by Crossings. Gabriel is still out. There we go. Oh, but Crossings ain't letting her leave. Throws her to the outside. Feeds her to Precious Pratt. Amelia Jones. Great reflexes there to avoid Crossings. Now some kicks to the face. Dragged by arm and by leg. Further away from the ropes here. Amelia Jones looking for what? Trying to set Crossings up for something, obviously. Grabs her by the arm, maybe the upside down. Crossings, though, too powerful. Breaks through with some punches to the midsection. Kick to the head. Big right hand, though, caught, thrown down. Amelia gonna bring her right back up. What's this now? Oh, the X-Plex. Gets her arm over the chest of Crossings. Just enough energy to do so. But it's not enough. Everybody back to their corners. Springboard splash by Jones. That hurt her too, though. Look how she holds her midsection. And a stomp to the face, because why not? Amelia circling Jasmine Crossings here, man. like a shark in the water, smells that blood, gonna make the tag to Stevie Gabriel. Stevie's quicker. Trips up Jasmine. Double boot stomp to the chest. And middle of the ring, hooks the leg. One. Only a 1 count. Stevie's not having it though. Rapid fire stomps to the chest. Nothing pretty about the offense of Stevie Gabriel. Nothing overly technical about it. She is just stomping on Jasmine Crossings, which is effective every now and then. Amelia Jones tagged back in. Not going to allow Crossings to make it to a corner. Forearm smash. Crossings doing everything she can to get back to her feet here, but Amelia Jones off the ropes. Forearm smash. Right there to make the tag. Can she do it? Yes, here comes Precious Pratt. Immediately met by her former best friend. The upside down from Amelia Jones. 1, 2, what a kick out. Pratt is hurt though. She's trying to get to the ropes to help herself out. Jones gonna tag in Stevie Gabriel. Can she finish Pratt off here? Oh, oh, and there's one for Crossings too. Yeah, Gabriel mark it out to herself. It's deserved. Pratt back into the ring. She will not back down here. Irish Whip gonna send her off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb. Gabriel though reverses some punches to the top of the head. Tries for a knee. The two-handed choke. The elevated choke for Precious Pratt. Amelia saving her girlfriend just in time. 2 more seconds there, man. The ref would have called for the bell. This one would be over. Well, it still might be. 1, 2. What a kick out by Gabriel. Pratt, fire in her eyes. Choke bomb! 1, 2, 3, and that does it. Precious Pratt and Jasmine Crossings picking up the win. Precious Pratt, like I said when the match started, was not going to allow Amelia Jones to get the better of her again. These two work great together. Also, like I said, man, common enemy. Sometimes that's all it takes. These two are on the same page, man, and they kicked ass. What's Ellie Quinn gonna think about this outcome, though? I don't think it ends well for Amelia Jones. And it is a non-title matchup coming up next year on Octane at 105. The Rising Star Champion in the building. Danielle Davis, who had herself a phenomenal performance in the Women's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence. Much like 28 other women, though, came up short as it was Hikiko, who left Mob Violence as the new Women's World Champion. Now, Danielle Davis has her own championship to worry about, guys. That Rising Star Championship. And there's a certain someone who's made it very clear what their intentions are. to take that Rising Star Championship from Danielle Davis. Christy Myers, who's been out of action since Attack on Australia, thanks to Danielle Davis, hitting her with that sledgehammer, what was it? I think 15, 16 times. But Myers has been watching. Tweeting out earlier this week that when she comes back, she ain't going to waste any time making a beeline for Danielle Davis and taking that Rising Star Championship. But someone might beat her to the punch. Ashley McKay with a great chance right here to knock off Danielle Davis in this non-title matchup. Earn her number one contendership. Having problems with the Undisputed Elite in these last few weeks. Danielle Davis, we saw her pick up a win against Corey Doyle. Great matchup between the two. But it's obvious the Undisputed Elite, they want that Rising Star Championship for themselves. Ashley McKay also had a great run in the Women's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence. 3 eliminations. Hoping to follow up with a win over the Rising Star Champion here tonight in Octane. So here we go. McKay Davis one-on-one, and McKay gonna catch Davis with a Liger bomb. Used her own momentum against her right there. Now up. Jesus Christ, man. Danielle Davis, but back at her with a double knee face breaker. Can you two gals give me a second here to lock in? My goodness. Rolling neck snap of the Rising Star Champion. Grabs at the hair of Ashley McKay already to the outside, but Davis says, where do you think you're going? Oh! Dug the hole, covered it with leaves, lured Danielle Davis right in. Now here at ringside, McKay catching that kick to the midsection. Irish whip, reverse though. Davis falling down onto the floor. The leg drop from Ashley McKay. McKay's a big gal, bigger than a lot of the gals in this women's division here in CMV, and she uses that power expertly, especially against a smaller opponent like Danielle Davis. Suicide dive! But much like Davis's attempt a few minutes ago, doesn't go so well for her. Back into the ring now. Premature celebration by the Rising Star Champion there. Maybe thought she was going to get the count-out win. No such luck, though, for Davis. Back elbow. Okay, right back up to her feet. Slap across the face. Irish whip, it gets countered. Off the rope, big boot. No, Davis stopping herself just in time right there. Drop kick doesn't even budge McKay. Catches that kick and a clothesline there with an exclamation point on it. Now Davis pulled back. There's the big boot she wanted. Flips her over. Got her by the ankle. Davis, though, quick thinking with the enziguri. Now going to shoot the half, hook the leg. 1, 2, but a kick out. Davis fed up with this Undisputed Elite being in her business over the last few weeks. Wants to kick them to the curb. Back to the feet. Now big right hand. McKay going to fire one out herself. And Ashley will send Danielle Davis to the outside. Wait a minute, look who it is! She's back! Christy Myers is here! Surprising Danielle Davis, throwing her back into the ring. Christy Myers said when she came back, she was not going to waste even a second. That she would go right after Danielle Davis and look to take that Rising Star Championship from her. Good on her word. Canadian pile driver right there. My God. Christy Myers. You saw the look in Danielle Davis' eyes, they were wide. Now, I don't think she expected Myers to be back so soon. Again, she's been out since Attack on Australia, or Danielle Davis in that triple threat match. Hit her with a sledgehammer 15, 16 times. en route to winning the Rising Star Championship. Oh, as shocked as Danielle Davis might be, she's attempting to refocus herself on the task at hand, and that's a very dangerous Ashley McKay. Tanahashi clothesline by the champion into the pin, but only a 2 count. That was a message sent by Christy Myers. She's back. Will Danielle Davis send her a message of her own? Might be time for a Globo. Drop kick. McKay. She's in La La Land right now. And Danielle Davis tries for the big head kick. McKay counters. Looking for that springboard cutter again. McKay's gonna catch her. Another Canadian pile driver. 1, 2, but a kick out. The champion with some real steel and a hell of a neck to kick out of that. Scooped up out of the corner. Now it's McKay going up to the top rope. Danielle Davis having a seizure. Stalking her from up on the top. Oh my God! 1, 2. Danielle Davis. Someone's got to get some x-rays. Let's get an MRI. This woman's got a neck made of pure steel. How the hell did she just kick out of that? Oh no, well, for not. Good night. 1, 2, 3. Ashley McKay cannot believe her eyes. Danielle Davis just flat out refusing to stay down. A Canadian destroyer twice, one on the outside. That stomp from off the top rope, and then another stomp. And Danielle Davis is still on her own 2 feet. That's the veteran for you. That's the former Women's World Champion. That's the current Rising Star Champion. And McKay trying to roll to safety, buy herself a few seconds here. Oh, Davis looks like she might be lost though. she might have kicked out, but she looks like those stomps took their toll. Back at ringside. Last thing Danielle Davis wants to do is eat a loss here. And Christy Myers can claim it was because of her. Same time though, Davis risking seriously hurting herself the way she's going at it. The shots that she has taken at the hands of McKay. Davis? What the hell is this? Go to sleep! A knee to the face of Ashley McKay. If Davis can get her back into the ring. Oh, well, I think Davis, she's done this before. Looking for a count-out win. And I don't think McKay's... Oh, Davis, she could have easily had this match won. Oh, okay, well. The cheek of Danielle Davis. Again, those hits to the head, I think they did some damage. Danielle Davis scrapes by here and gets the count-out win. But Christy Myers is back. And she wants that Rising Star Championship. That at least made very clear. Well, get ready, my friends, because we are in for another barn burner right here tonight. The golden boy of Aurelius, Andre Rogers, about to meet Fidel de la Rosa. 1-on-1 for a rite of passage gold medallion. And you already saw earlier tonight Kai Thatcher knock off Anthony Martin to earn the first gold medallion and punch his ticket to the ladder match. At Validation, who's going to be joining him here? Rogers or De La Rosa? Still to come also, we have our first Women's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion on the line. As well as Octane in action. 1-on-1 against JB Hayes, guys. Our main event. Aaron Stone, Adam Valentine meet 1-on-1 in a non-title matchup. Well, it's not been a great night for Aurelius so far. Tris Diamond suffering that loss to Jeremy Barmore at the top of the show, thanks to some shenanigans by Bob Luger greasing up them ropes. Rogers hoping to save the night from being a total disaster, but he's got his work cut out for him. Fidel de la Rosa, who returned to CMV a couple weeks ago, the surprise tag team partner of Hunter Quinn, helping him against the Regulators, and followed up on that, guys, pinning the global champion Aaron Stone clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring last episode of Octane. De La Rosa has had a great couple of weeks since coming back, and he's not going to let Rogers throw a wrench in his gears, if you will, here. De La Rosa wants his spot in that ladder match at Validation. And of course, Andre Rogers is a former Rite of Passage champion. Cashed it in back at 100th episode of Shockwave to face Troy Colt. In the end, though, came up short. Wanting a redo is the golden boy. All I know for certain, this one's about to bang. So here we go for a men's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion. Andre Rogers, Fidel de la Rosa, who punches their ticket to Validation to join Kai Thatcher and 4 others in that ladder match. De La Rosa right after Andre Rogers as soon as that bell rings with a Tanahashi clothesline. Rogers, who many fancy to be the quickest in all of CMV today, might be rivaled, though, with the return of Fidel de la Rosa, swinging neckbreaker. The former Anarchy champion, former Intercontinental champion, De La Rosa, accomplished as a singles competitor here in CMV. He has never held World Championship gold. He wants to change that upon his return. Quickest route, winning that Rite of Passage Championship, guaranteeing himself a shot at the Global Championship anytime he wants, anywhere he wants. Tries to lift him up. Nice sweep of the leg there by De La Rosa, who tries for another knee drop. There's one too many in. Rogers able to get out of the way, but eats that kick to the midsection. Cheeky jab. Knife edge shot. Looks for the head kick. Ducked though by Rogers. Now Rogers tries to take him for a walk. Elbows, elbows, elbows to the gut. De La Rosa. Now an Irish whip out onto the apron. Down to the outside. See ya, bye, Andre Rogers. And flips him off for added measure. He wants to be Bloody Brit so bad. Well, we're in need of a new Bloody Brit anyway, after he, of course, got murdered live on Shockwave by Max Cutter. So we're going to need somebody to start flipping everybody off now. We see what happens when Observer Bread is on commentary. Bad things just start to happen. He's like the plague, man. He brings all that bad shit with him. Hobbs back into the ring, spun around. Rogers met with that elbow to the jaw, though. Now an Irish whip. Drop down on the rebound. Boom! Nelson into a dragon suplex with the bridge to pin, but no, a kick out by the Golden Boy. Andre Rogers, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Up to Brett's rope. De La Rosa with a somersault cutter. Into the pin for that gold medallion. And a kick out by Rogers. De La Rosa quick to go to the corner. Setting Rogers up for that Seafire. Into the pin. Uno, dos, no tres for De La Rosa. A millisecond away, but ain't good enough. Andre Rogers still in this one. De La Rosa trying to take him out. Fisherman's driver. Loving it, is Fidel right here. He's switching up his game plan a little bit. Don't get too enamored with the fans here, De La Rosa. They're happy to have you back. Don't let them distract you, though. Dragon Screw. Especially against Andre Rogers, man. All it takes is you making one tiny mistake for someone like Andre Rogers to take advantage of. Hoping to deliver a reality check to De La Rosa. Knee to the side of the head, followed up by a neck breaker. De La Rosa to the outside, hops right back in, though. He ain't running. Rogers from behind. Look at that pseudo 21. Scrambles into the pin. Ref, wake up. 1, 2, kick out. Rogers not done. Where's he going? Oh, the Golden Boy. Gonna make sure he has a backup plan here. Exposing that top turnbuckle. Time to make a house call. Into the pin. 1, 2. But De La Rosa kicks out. Crawls into the corner. Uh-oh, where that exposed turnbuckle is at. De La Rosa doesn't know it. Gets himself out of there, though. Rogers with the elbows to the gut. The Golden Boy trying to think quick here. Knee to the gut, kick across the chest. Back elbow takes him down to his knees. Knee to the side of the head. Busted open now is De La Rosa. And a quick pin by Rogers. 1, 2. But a kick out. Rogers. Non-stop right here. Goes for a head kick. De La Rosa ducks it, though. Picks the ankle. And now he goes into the corner. Yeah! Karma once again on display. 1, 2. Nearly cost himself this matchup, did Rogers right there. He exposed the turnbuckle. He felt it sting. Up the ropes now. Whoa! Fidel's so quick, bro. Oh, and now De La Rosa, as intended, sent in that exposed turnbuckle. But he's taking it like the champ that he is. Fighting through the pain here because he knows he's just one step away. Last chancery, vintage. Oh, but De La Rosa not able to keep it locked in. Forced to relinquish the hold. But no matter. De La Rosa with a kick to the temple. Rogers is out, but that's not good enough for De La Rosa. He's looking to make sure the job is done. The Seafire again. Count to 100. 1, 2, 3. De La Rosa is going to validation. Kyle Thatcher and Fidel De La Rosa going to validation to compete in that ladder match to crown a new Rite of Passage champion. Who else going to be joining him 4 spots still remain. 4 gold medallions to be fought for. And my friends, it is now tertiary main event time here on Octane 105 as the dreaded demon of CMV Octane set to meet JB Hayes one-on-one right here. And Octane, who last episode of Octane, after suffering a second straight loss to Ben Stacy, this time tapping out. The very first time ever in Ocuna's CMV career, he tapped out. Well, he didn't take that loss on the chin. Choke slamming Ben Stacy on the hood of a car in the parking lot, and well, it cost Ben Stacy his opportunity to appear in the men's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence, and we're not exactly sure when Stacy will be cleared to return. Looks like it might at least be a couple more weeks before he's fully given the green light by the medical staff here in CMV. Every time I look into those eyes, man, it's like it takes another piece of me. Octane of Tailcoat Val's arsenal. We're looking to get back on track right here tonight. Shake off those losses to Ben Stacy now that Stacy won't be a problem for the foreseeable future. But that doesn't mean that Octane can underestimate his opponent here tonight. The former NGW champion, JB Hayes, of course, on his own once again after being dropped unceremoniously by Bob Luger. Hayes has got himself a new fit, maybe a new outlook on life. It's a new year after all, but unfortunately for JB Hayes, this ain't gonna be no easy hill to climb. In fact, it's not a hill at all, it's a mountain in the form of Octane here tonight. Hayes looking to prove Bob Luger and everyone else who doubts him wrong that he is no flash in the pan. He still has what it takes to make a real name for himself here in CMV. Octane and JB Hayes, one-on-one here in our tertiary main event. And Hayes attempting to go straight after Octane as soon as the bell rings. That's certainly one strategy, and hey, it's working so far. God damn, all right. Oh, but Octane finally able to block one of those knife-edge chops. Hayes just keeps throwing hands like a goddamn boxer right here. That leg drop. Put a stop to that real quick. And now cranking that neck is the dreaded demon. Firmly in the pocket of Tailcoat Val. Oh, Hayes had a good start, but that might be all he has right here tonight. Now he's back into the corner, realizing exactly who the hell he's looking at right now. The former global champion, but a kick to the gut right there. Hayes gonna try to quickly put Octane up against the ropes, elbows to the midsection. Octane looking to take him for a ride, but elbows to the side of the head, gonna set Hayes free. Trying to grapple Octane, not a good idea. Face planted on the canvas. Okunin gonna follow him to the outside. No rest for the wicked. As Okunin gives him a taste of the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. But Hayes, that might have just woke him up. Runs right into that knee to the midsection. And the choke slam! But Hayes does not want to end up like Ben Stacy. Great combo with the former NGW champion. Look at Okunin just staring him down, saying, is that really all you got? No, JB Hayes with a rolling fireman's carry senton. Another knee to the midsection. Referee up to a count of 6 as Okunin throws JB Hayes down onto the floor. Akunin's going to get back into the ring. Might look to win this one by count out if Hayes can't get back into the ring here. Count of 9. Wow. By the skin of his teeth. Okunin thinks it's over. Big mistake. Pele kick by Hayes. Quickly for the pin. 1, 2. But a kick out. Hayes not going to stop there though. He knows this might be his best chance. Forearm smash from Brett Trotman. Dropped like a bomb out of the sky. But still a kick out by Okunin. Hayes doing all he can to keep on top of Okunin here. Off that top over the moonsault across the lower back. Forcing Okunin to crawl into the corner. Use the ropes to pick himself up. Hayes tries to continue his attack. Oh no, the claw! The demon's claw! Squeezing the head of JB Hayes, trying to pop it like a water balloon. Fights off Okunin, and now Hayes trying to stand toe-to-toe with the dreaded demon. Big right hook. Hayes now bleeding. Big knee. And Okunin says enough fun and games. JB Hayes gonna go for a ride. Power bomb into the pin. 1, 2, 2.999, and JB Hayes survives, but no, Okunin. Another power bomb. Okunin still not done. Oh, just wants to make sure there's no lucky rope break. Fair enough. 1, 2. Oh, what? He might have wasted time right there, though. Dragging Hayes away from the ropes. That gave Hayes just a few seconds, but sometimes all you need are the precious few seconds in a sport like this. Oh, not again, no! The demon's claw again! Okunin's gonna rip his head off! Okunin squeezing, man! Hayes refusing to give in. Now the choke. The big, meaty claw of Okunin. Don't get it twisted for even a moment. Okunin would gladly rip off Hayes' head right here. Look at Hayes! The cheek! Suckers Okunin in for the freeze and shatter. And now the jumping cutter! On the floor! Hurry, Hayes, hurry! Get him into the ring, you fool! You can have this match won! I think Hayes is looking to take the easy way out here, and I'm not going to blame him. Hayes is back in the ring. Count of 8, guys. Hayes is too good, man. He had the match won, but refuses to take the easy count-out victory. Resets the count. That was stupid. That was a stupid decision by JB Hayes. And now he's going to pay for it. Octane back in the ring. Hayes right on him. Octane's going to rip off that top turnbuckle. Hayes stops him though. Learned that one from Sabanto, I'm sure. Octane gets his opening. And a third power bomb. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Octane back to his winning ways. Man, Hayes had the match won, brother. But, oh, wait. Oh my God. The Ogre, Morgan, is here. And look at this stare down. The Sheriff of Octane, who now allied with Shay Hoxton, without speaking a single word, challenging Telco Val's Octane. Bruh, I don't know if the ring can contain these two. And now, my friends, co-main event coming up next here on Octane episode 105. Of course, still our main event to come. Global champion Aaron Stone one-on-one with Adam Valentine. But before that, our first women's Rite of Passage Championship qualifying match. Triple threat. Amira Aiden making her way to the ring, set to tango with Ileana Summers and Quinn Bell for a spot in that six-pack challenge at Validation that will crown the very first ever Women's Rite of Passage champion. Aiden, who's been waiting for an opportunity like this to come her way, of course, just like 29 other women, shot her shot in the Women's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence. But her name's not Hakiko. She did not walk away as the new Women's World Champion, so now Aiden refocusing and looking to make sure she leaves here tonight with one of those gold medallions. International flair in this triple threat matchup. Turkey Zone Amira Aiden, the Russian-born Ileana Summers, and of course Quinn Bell. Well, I'm not too sure if she's English or not. We don't really hear from Quinn Bell all that often anymore. You know, Gianna usually does the talking. We like it that way too. Or the singing, perhaps I should say. Well, Ileana Summers going to have to pick up the slack for herself and Ben Stacy, while the British Angel is out of action thanks to that attack last episode of Octane by Okunin. Summers, who had a really explosive start to her career here in CMV, which she debuted a few months ago, but been suffering more losses as of late. Hoping that that comes to an end right here tonight in our co-main event. But of course, the favorite for this matchup undoubtedly has got to be the veteran, Rebel Queen, former Women's World Champion, former Rising Star Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion, would love to add first ever Women's Rite of Passage Champion to that list of accolades. So here we go. It's a Rite of Passage gold medallion on the line. Who will be the first to punch their ticket to validation and be in that six-pack challenge? Amira Aiden, Ileana Summers, and Quinn Bell. Triple threat matchup. No countouts, no disqualifications. First woman to either get the pin or submission in the ring gets the dub and is heading to Los Angeles, California in just a few weeks' time. As Summers going to find herself being the smallest one in this matchup by quite a significant margin. Amira Aiden, who brings the power. Jumping knee right there to ground Quinn Bell. And a side kick for Summers. Before Aiden runs down Bell with that flying forearm smash. Oh, look at this. A little bit of a team up between the Turk and the Russian, but doesn't go well for them. Meeting of the minds. Down to the outside, Quinn Bell is sent. Ileana Summers, though, from behind. Sends her in the corner. European uppercut. Takes Aiden down. Now an elbow dropped across the chest to follow up. Whoa! Springboard. Unique moonsault attempt right there. Unfortunately, though, does not connect. Ice cold kick, man. Just the biggest Cole Savage fan. I'm sure he's watching from his skybox right now. Sipping on a Long Island iced tea in his Egyptian cotton shirt. That's where I got mine that I wore in the Royal Rumble match. Borrowed it from Cole Savage. Of course, he doesn't know that, so please don't tell him. Those things are really expensive, you know. Stabbing knees to the back by Aiden. Drops Quinn Bell with a reverse DDT. Summers going to catch her, though. Irish whip. Oh, and see you bye. Down to the outside. But again, remember, no countouts in the triple threat match. No disqualifications either. Only one of these women heads to validation. The chance to become the first ever women's Rite of Passage champ. Pinfall attempt there by Quinn Bell. Gets only a one count. Aiden back in. Tries for a kick. Choke slam from Quinn Bell. Ileana Summers with a Liger bomb to the Rebel Queen, but immediately broken up as the pinfall attempt by Aiden. Not even giving her a 0.999. Come on now. No, eliminated from the Royal Rumble is Aiden again. To the outside. Quinn Bell wants to join the fun too. He doesn't want to be left out here. Golden shower! Even better than Leon Gara. You know, if there's one thing, one single thing that I can agree with Observer Brett about, it's the lack of aura from Leon Gara. All right? Even a broken clock is right twice a day, as they say. Observer Brett got that one. Yep. Hammered the nail on the head. Another one from Ileana Summers. Oh, but Amira Aiden. Oh! That tiger suplex, man. It was a bad angle, but I think Summers might have whacked the back of her head off the steel steps, too. That move in and of itself isn't bad enough. And then on the floor, And Summers just delivered right there to Quinn Bell as if on a silver platter. And going to take advantage of the Rebel Queen. She's got that crossface locked in, but Iden's there to make sure. Oh, going to pin Ileana Summers. Knocked out Quinn Bell with the discus forearm smash. Tries to pin Summers, though. Pin Quinn Bell, Iden. What are you doing? Well, Iden knows what she's doing. I'm not gonna pretend that I know what's best for Amira Iden. Wow! Sit out choke slam from Ileana Summers, man. It might have had the match won if not for Quinn Bell getting back up just in time to break up the pin. Summers. That fireman's carry leg drop. See how influential Gianna truly is. Iden, Irish whip, pulled back. Nice chop. Kick to the midsection. Turns back to Quinn Bell. Now Iden's going to pin her. Should have been a couple of minutes ago. Oh, super kick, but Quinn Bell! Looking for the botch flex. Summers shuts her shit down. Irish whip, but Quinn reverses big boot by the former women's world champion. Iden back in, goes right after Quinn Bell from behind. Ileana Summers with a reverse mat slam. Slap attempt by Quinn Bell goes nowhere. Reverse mat slam to Quinn Bell. Keeps Iden down. Like a chop, and again, there's a third. Lighten up that chest like the fourth. Yeah! They are just absolutely destroying Ileana Summers and taking turns like a game of pong, knocking her back and forth. From behind, though, Quinn Bell blocking the knife edge chop. Amira Iden wants to get between them. Styles clash into the pin for the win. But Amira Iden once more refuses to even give him a 1 count. Iden propped up on the second rope there. Exposed. That springboard leg drop from Quinn Bell. Summers trying to creep and peep. Hangman's neck breaker. There goes Quinn Bell taking out. Another super kick loaded up. Amira Iden, though, seeing it coming. Summers up against the ropes, elbow to the side of the head. Gives herself the chance. Hangman's neck breaker to Iden. Big kick. No, Iden again. Just in time. Ensuring that she doesn't potentially get her head kicked off up into the cheap seats here in the arena. Pinfall attempt. Pretty close 2 count right there. Iden getting frustrated. Again, this for a gold medallion. The winner punches their ticket to validation to be a part of that 6-pack challenge to crown the first ever women's rite of passage champion. Quinn Bell's getting upset now. She's got a steel chair. No disqualifications. Into the pin, but Summers ain't gonna let it happen. Fed up is Quinn Bell. Another fireman's carry leg drop. No, Quinn Bell reverses. And the botch plex. Knows that Iden is right there, though, would break up the pin. Maybe he should have gone for it anyway. Steal it, Iden, steal it. Oh, Iden's too proud. Quinn Bell sent into the corner. Now she goes for the pin. It might not be too late. 1, 2. Too much time wasted there by Amira Iden. Maybe I should be telling her what to do. Tag me in, coach. Queen's suplex. What else from the Rebel Queen herself? Quinn Bell. Forearm smash from Iden. Discus forearm smash. Now that has some stank on it. And a knee for Quinn Bell. Iden making absolutely certain this one's over. Forearm to the back of the head. And she's got her beat, but Quinn Bell breaking up the pin. This matchup continues. Aiden is furious. Soaking in the boos from this crowd live in attendance. No fan favorite is the Turkish-born superstar. Quinn Bell's going for another weapon. This time she's got a kendo stick. Doesn't get a chance to use it though. Aiden making sure she's got to book herself a dentist appointment. Slamming her face first off the apron right there. And Anna Summers. Not out of this one just yet. She's gotten the short end of the stick in this matchup so far. Mira Aiden sent back into the ring. Ileana Summers dropping Quinn Bell at ringside. Aiden's now got a hold of her arm. Forearm smash. Just handed out these reverse mat slams like candy on Halloween, man. Everybody gets one. Where's mine? Quinn Bell, oh, lucky that she landed that. Could have ended real badly. Those long legs of hers coming in handy, as they often do for the Rebel Queen. Big boot. Mira Aiden caught. Botch flex. Botch flex. Ileana Summers looking to steal. Hangman's neckbreaker takes down Quinn Bell. Hooks the leg of Aiden. One, but Quinn Bell's back up to break it up at one. No thievery allowed here. Quinn Bell might have her opening. Death Valley Bomb. Plays her face like the drums. No time for this. Go for the pin, Quinn. Uno, dos. No trace. Quinn Bell. Mira Aiden starting to get back to her feet. Quinn Bell under the ring again. Another kendo stick. Why do we have so many of those under the ring? I guess they're specifically for Ellie Quinn to use when she sees fit. Shay Hoxton ensuring there's 100 kendo sticks under the ring at all times. Break your neck foundation. Quinn Bell obliterating Ileana Summers. And Quinn Bell was hoping for a team up there. Summers doesn't appear to be all that interested though. Choke slam on the floor. The smallest woman in this matchup. You wouldn't think so. Somersault cutter. Quinn Bell though, you're hurting the small of her back there. Risky take when you're fighting at ringside. Little to no protection. Mira Aiden and Quinn Bell looking to team up. Ileana Summers though wanting absolutely none of it in any way, shape, or form. Now one by one we get sent back into the ring. Quinn Bell, straight jacket German suplex on Mira Aiden. An Irish whip attempt at Quinn Bell's up the reverse sends Aiden into the corner. Ileana Summers gonna cut off Quinn Bell. Irish whip sends her to the other corner. Knife edge chop. Now going after Aiden, flying forearm smash. Elbow to the face. Waiting for Aiden as Quinn tries to go to the ropes. Stop though, dragged back towards the center of the ring with that German suplex waistlock lariat combo. Summers back in to break up the pin. Hangman's neck breaker. Aiden's right back up to Ileana Summers. Stay down. She ain't listening. Another Hangman's neck breaker. Aiden, well, this time rolls out of the ring. As Quinn Bell gets herself another steel chair. Oh, an this time, Ileana Summers gonna feel the wrath of Quinn Bell wielding the age-old equalizer. Summers has got herself a hard head. Maybe in more ways than one. Literally and figuratively. Slap across the face. And oh no! Botchplex on the floor! Well, that takes care of Ileana Summers. Quinn Bell now focusing on Amira Aiden. Aiden's gonna throw her back into the ring. Hyping herself up. Gassing herself up. But Quinn Bell catches her. Botchplex to Aiden with the bridge. 1, 2. What? No, what? Aiden kicks out. And somehow Summers is already back up to her feet and in the ring. As Summers looks to capitalize on a hurt Amira Aiden here. Fireman's carry leg drop. Into the pin. Quinn Bell takes out the ref. In a desperate ploy to make sure this match does not end, Quinn Bell assaults the referee. All women down. All three of them. What a match here in our co-main event. For a rite of passage gold medallion. For the opportunity to become the first ever women's rite of passage champion at Validation. Amira Aiden, referee, finally back to his feet as Quinn Bell picks up that steel chair again. Aiden gonna catch it over the head. And Quinn Bell's not done. Continuing to warp that steel chair. Summers back in. Liger bomb. Liger bomb. For the Dubski. But no way, Jose, says Quinn Bell. Into the corner. Quinn? He's not sure what she wants to do here. Maybe one too many shots to the cranium. Decides instead to take her down into the crossface. Which Amira Aiden real fast to break up. Knee drop avoided, but Summers scooped up. Nope, drops down behind. Don't forget about Aiden. Russian leg sweep on the chair. The back of Summers' head thwacking off that steel chair. Quinn Bell taking Amira Aiden into the corner. Elbow to the side of the head though by the Turk. Tries to close the distance. Luthez press and some right hands raining down here. Ileana Summers, I'm truly and truthfully astonished that she is still standing after all the... And oh my God, she does it! Just I'm talking about her tenacity. Ileana Summers pins Quinn Bell and earns herself that gold medallion. I emphasize the word earns. What a match, man. Ileana Summers, pardon my French here, got her ass beat in this matchup, but she endured. She pushed through, because that's what it means to be a part of that six-pack challenge at Validation. Ileana Summers punches her ticket. Well, it has been an insanely great night of action here on Octane, episode 105, my friends. But now it's time for our main event. The CMV Global Champion, should I say, and still the CMV Global Champion, Aaron Stone, fresh off of defending against Jeremy Barmore at Mob Violence, now looks toward validation. But who will he be defending his global championship against next? No clear number one contender, but Adam Valentine with a great opportunity right here at our main event to put himself at the front of the line if he can knock off the champ in this non-title matchup. And no pushover is Adam Valentine. He knows exactly what he's got to do right here tonight to make sure that he leaves the potential number one contender, the one to get that shot at validation. The self-proclaimed GOAT of CMV was looking for his shot in the men's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence, but he is not Jacob Wells, who of course has yet to decide. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. Will Jacob Wells choose Troy Colt? Will he choose Aaron Stone? Aaron Stone seems pretty sure what Jacob's decision will be. After all, Aaron Stone, very good friends with Top Guns. But we won't know anything for certain until Mr. Royal Rumble himself, Jacob Wells, lets the CM Universe know. Meanwhile, Adam Valentine hoping that with a win here, he can finally have the chance to become a world champion here in CMV. Stone, Valentine, non-title. Okay, Valentine. Bruh, not even 5 seconds into the match, and Aaron Stone has been sliced open. Valentine comes shooting out of the corner with a spinning back elbow. Much of a better way to get a match started. The GOAT. Leg drops. Aaron Stone, that big beefy clothesline, looks for it again. Valentine counters with a spinning soul kick, and now off the ropes with a basement drop kick. That's the one advantage Adam Valentine might have here against Aaron Stone, is his speed. He can't contend with Aaron Stone's power, that's a fact. Valentine got to use his superior agility here, his veteran expertise, to find a way to put Aaron Stone down for a 3 count. And make sure that he's the first name brought up when it comes to who will face Aaron Stone for his global championship at Validation in just a few weeks' time. Cheeky jab right there. See, there's the quickness of Valentine coming into play. An exchange of knife edge chops, and dropped his Valentine on the top of his head. Quickly, though, rolls to the outside. There's the veteran instinct coming into play. But Stone, oh no! Leg drop to the top rope all the way down to the outside. Quick way to shatter your tailbone. Luckily, it looks like Stone's okay. I don't know if that was really a necessary risk for the global champion, but I digress. Valentine's back in the ring now. Look at this. He's telling Aaron Stone, take yourself a nap. Eat the count out loss if you know what's good for you. But Aaron Stone, he's never known what's good for him. Back in the ring. Back suplex by Valentine. As now he stomps on Stone's face. Responds as the champ with a kick to the top of the head, and that vintage DDT of his right into the pin. 1, 2, but a kick out. Valentine, his head is hurting something fierce right now. Big old drop kick from the protein-packed powerhouse, who looks to go to the top rope. Are we going to see that ultra-rare moonsault from the 300-pounder? No, looks for a headbutt. Ate a whole lot of canvas right there, not much else. Valentine pops him up. Vintage with that cutter. Doesn't get much more old school than that when it comes to Adam Valentine. He's not done. The slapjack drops the champ. That's it. 1, 2, but a kick out. Aaron Stone just barely able to keep his head above the water, but fires straight back at the GOAT. Special delivery. 1, 2. Main event here on Octane, episode 105. Aaron Stone, Adam Valentine. Both men just took their best shots at each other. Both coming up short. But now, much like Jeremy Baltimore at Mob Violence, Texas Cloverleaf, middle of the ring. Valentine escapes, rolls back. Drop kick by Valentine. What a reversal. Ooh, but Aaron Stone right back at him with that knee. Out on the apron, you can see how hurt Valentine is right now. Springboard drop kick. Such precision from the GOAT. He goes to the corner. Valentine, always a trickster. Takes off that top turnbuckle cover. Sliding clothesline. Almost takes Stone's head off. Uh-oh, now in the corner. Valentine gonna turn him around, get a good look at that ass. I don't blame him. Ooh, but Stone with a jumping clothesline. And now just some stops. Stone thinking for a second. He's going back to the top rope. Could it be the moonsault this time? No, go for that headbutt again. This time it connects right to the midsection. Looks like he caught Adam Valentine on the ribs with that headbutt. Still ain't gonna be enough though to keep him down for the place. Oh, Stone is bleeding from both sides of his head at this point. He's got a cut on the right side of his head and on the left. Valentine is dicing this man up here. Oh, into the exposed steel and a DDT. What a combination. The champ is in trouble. Valentine. Another pop-up cutter. It's got to be over. It's got to be. 1, 2. Aaron Stone, you bastard, you. But wait, Adam Valentine ain't finished. The slapjack again. Turn around, ref. Adam Valentine getting bit by his own shenanigans. And the ref calls for a rope break on top of that. Unreal. No luck for Adam Valentine. He's scrambling though. Hopefully he doesn't get too overzealous here. A springboard leg drop. Connects, but immediately swept off his feet. And now Stone. Another DDT. Leaving a trail of blood behind him. But that doesn't stop him. To the top rope. And here it comes. The moonsault from the 300-pounder, baby. 1, 2, 3. Aaron Stone picks up a phenomenal victory against Adam Valentine. What a match. Woo! But wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Royal Rumble winner, Jacob Wells, is here. And it looks like he's made his choice. Jacob Wells. is picking Aaron Stone. And Stone, for a brief moment, appeared to be taken back. But realizing with haste that Wells wasn't just here for a quick chit-chat, Jacob Wells, I think everyone was expecting for him to choose Troy Colt, but no, the Top Gun is setting his sights on the protein-packed powerhouse.